Canelo, don't run away from this. You already ran away from the Benavidez fight. All right, you don't care what people have to say about you anyway.
Who's time to take over and start beating the guys around him? Who he's the best of that group. Bud is in a group above him. Bud don't need to come back down to 47 to meet him. That's crazy. Why would he? Bud looking to try to make history and get out. Get his big bank and get out. His big bank is who? Canelo. He willing to take that gamble, see if he can beat him. If he beats him, he may go fight Benavidez next.
Everyone keeps talking about the weight. That's all I'm saying. Oh, he gonna knock him out. When the hell was the last time Canelo knocked somebody out? Big, little, small.
Boxing professionals are calling out Canelo Alvarez for allegedly avoiding a fight with Terence Crawford, and Tim Bradley is leading the charge. This week, the former boxing champion made waves on his YouTube channel, delivering a fiery message directed at the unified super middleweight star. Bradley urged Canelo to stop sidestepping Crawford and give the reigning welterweight champion the fight he deserves. Bradley's remarks resonated with fans, who are eager for this blockbuster showdown. But the question lingers: does this matchup truly make sense? According to Bradley, the answer is a resounding yes. He argued that Canelo owes it to the sport and its fans to make the fight happen. Bradley also criticized Canelo for previously avoiding a clash with David Benavidez, calling on him to step up and face Crawford instead. Addressing concerns about size and strength, Bradley dismissed the idea that Canelo's physicality would be too much for Crawford. He reminded fans that Canelo started his career at 147 pounds, the same weight class where Crawford has thrived, and pointed out that the two fighters are the same height. Bradley's message was clear: the fight isn't just possible, it's the one everyone wants to see.
I mean, you're walking around Mexico, walking around, California, San Diego, wherever you live, wherever you reside. I don't know where you reside, to be honest with you. But you obviously don't care about what people say or what people think about you by not taking that fight. So why should you care about what people say about you for not taking the Crawford fight? Don't use that as an excuse. I'm just going to give Crawford an opportunity to show you his greatness, show the entire world his greatness. Now, everyone keeps talking about the weight. That's all I'm saying. Oh, he gonna knock him out. When the hell was the last time Canelo knocked somebody out? Big, little, small. He ain't knocked nobody out.
Bradley's argument may be bold, but there's no denying that a Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford matchup would electrify the boxing world. On one side stands Canelo, the sport's biggest superstar, boasting an incredible 62-22 record with 39 knockouts. On the other is Crawford, undefeated in 41 fights with 31 knockouts, widely regarded as one of the most technically brilliant boxers of his generation. However, the potential fight raises significant questions. Crawford's most recent outing against Israel Molv left fans less than impressed. While he secured the win, his performance lacked the dominance that has defined his career. Crawford absorbed an uncharacteristic number of right hands and seemed off his usual sharp form, a concerning factor when considering a step up to face someone like Canelo. For Canelo, the incentive to take this fight appears slim. He has already proven his mettle against larger, stronger opponents and has little left to prove at this stage of his career. On the flip side, Crawford has yet to lay the groundwork to earn a shot at 168 pounds. Critics argue that if Crawford genuinely wants this fight, he must first establish himself in the weight class by facing elite opponents like David Benavidez, or even revisiting a clash with Errol Spence. Only then, they say, would Crawford demonstrate that he belongs among the sport's elite in this division.
Was that Ryder, was it? Was it Ryder? Did he even knock Ryder out? No, he didn't even knock him out. He ain't knocked no Ryder, he ain't knocked no Belenga out. When was the last time Canelo Alvarez knocked anybody out? Dad talking about he gonna knock Crawford out. Come on, man. Stop it. Please stop it. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Ain't that what the young folks say? Stop the cap. Yeah, stop it already. Yo, didn't we just see somebody just fight a guy that was quote-unquote 50 pounds heavier? Yes.
Boxing enthusiasts find themselves divided over the possibility of a clash between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. On one hand, many are captivated by the idea of a skill versus power showdown between two elite fighters of their era. On the other hand, doubts linger due to Crawford's advancing age and limited experience in heavier divisions, raising questions about whether the bout would be truly competitive. Canelo, with his legacy as one of boxing's all-time greats already secured, has little left to prove. His career offers numerous options for future matchups, many of which promise high rewards. Conversely, if Crawford genuinely aims to step into the ring with Canelo, he may need to take on tougher challenges first to prove his worth at super middleweight. For now, this potential matchup feels more like a dream than an impending reality. Despite this, Tim Bradley continues to advocate for the fight, and the boxing community eagerly awaits news of Canelo Alvarez's next challenger. Canelo has confirmed plans to return to the ring in May, sparking speculation about who will face him. Familiar names like Terence Crawford and David Benavidez have re-entered the conversation, but these matchups seem more like wishful thinking than part of Canelo's actual plans. More recently, William Skull has emerged as a contender, claiming negotiations are underway for a potential showdown. Skull, the IBF champion, was the mandatory challenger for Canelo's super middleweight title last September. However, the Mexican superstar declined the fight, leading to the IBF stripping him of the title. While Canelo has remained silent on these rumors, Skull's name adds intrigue to the May bout discussions. Looking ahead to 2025, Canelo's options within the super middleweight division remain limited. Rising talents such as France's Christian Billy and Diego Pacheco are gaining recognition, but they lack the stature to truly challenge for supremacy at 168 pounds. In this context, Terence Crawford's name carries significant media appeal, even though he competes in the super welterweight division, below Canelo's weight class.
Say, I want Canelo. Is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just, oh man, you will whoop his ass. Like
yes,
that.
man type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Majimov.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stones. It's about now.
Champion made waves on his YouTube channel, delivering a fiery message directed at the unified super middleweight star. Bradley urged Canelo to stop sidestepping Crawford and give the reigning welterweight champion the fight he deserves. Bradley's remarks resonated with fans, who are eager for this blockbuster showdown. But the question lingers: does this matchup truly make sense? According to Bradley, the answer is a resounding yes. He argued that Canelo owes it to the sport and its fans to make the fight happen. Bradley also criticized Canelo for previously avoiding a clash with David Benavidez, calling on him to step up and face Crawford instead. Addressing concerns about size and strength, Bradley dismissed the idea that Canelo's physicality would be too much for Crawford. He reminded fans that Canelo started his career at 147 pounds, the same weight class where Crawford has thrived, and pointed out that the two fighters are the same height. Bradley's message was clear: the fight isn't just possible, it's the one everyone wants to see.